Welcome to Uncensored with UFO. I am your host, Ufoma, and I have here with me Rume and Tunde. I'll let the both of them introduce themselves better.
Okay, I guess I'll go first. Hello, everyone. My name is Rume Ekong. I'm co-host of the show, and yeah, I'm here for vibes, to enjoy myself, and to have a good time.
Tunde, you.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. It's your boy, Baba T. As I said, as always, you can find me on Instagram as Baba T or Baba T History. I know they sell myself, but as a Niger boy, I have to let people know.
Okay, it looks like you're
Follow me
selling
on.
yourself.
For sure.
Fine. Sure. Anyway, thank you so much, Tunde, for introducing yourself. And thank you so much, Rume, for introducing yourself as well. And thank both of you for actually creating time to do this with me. So
anytime.
Yeah. So like I said, our topic for today, this particular episode, we'll be talking about sexual compatibility. So my question to the both of you first would be, so what does sexual compatibility mean? Like in your term, what do you think it means? Whoever wants to go first is fine.
Okay, I can take the floor. Take the floor. So in my understanding of sexual compatibility, obviously it is saying, when me and person are about to do jiggy, I'll give 10, she'll give 10. I'll give 11, she'll give 11. I'll give 22, she'll give me 22. You understand? I'll turn around, she'll turn around. So literally, we are freaks of the same nature. If that makes any sense to understand any sense at all. Anyways, for me, sexual compatibility does really matter.
Okay, I'll get to that. So, Rume, what do you like?
I agree with what they said. I think sexual compatibility for me is just being on the same wavelength when it comes to sexual interaction, and just also, I don't know, sexual attraction and sexual interaction. I guess that's the simplest way to put it for me. Like if I'm getting jiggy with it, you're getting jiggy with it too, and we are having or doing or however you put it. We are both in the same energy, we're both enjoying it and things like that. So it's very, 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 very important for me. Very, very, very important.
I mean, well, I do agree with both of you. I also think sexual compatibility is very, very important for a relationship to actually work or make, for it to last and work. Yeah, I think sexual compatibility is really important. So my next question to you guys would be, how do you actually know if you're sexually compatible with someone?
For me, it's like, I don't know. For me, I used to sense it. So, I mean, of course, you have scenarios where, a girl may be feeling you and stuff like that. You may be feeling the girl, but it just turns out that, I don't know, when both of you are in bed, it may not work. But for me, I think for me, I'm able to sense it. Like there's just something about when I meet a girl who I'm sexually attracted to and she's on the same wavelength, I know that, if we have the opportunity to, get jiggy with it, for sure, it's going to be mad. For sure. There's just, I don't know how I'm able to do it, but for me, that's just typically how I kind of go about it.
Okay. So Tunde, you?
That's a very tough question to actually ask, because I feel like you don't really know till you get there. So like there might be times where you meet somebody and you guys are similar in nature. So for example, I like SpongeBob, you like SpongeBob. Oh, I like listening to Wizkid, you like listening to Wizkid. I like spaghetti, you like spaghetti, and you guys think, wow, we are very compatible. Like everything is all really, really similar in terms of who we are. But then, when it gets to the bedroom game, I'm playing forward, you're playing back. I'm trying to score a goal. You're trying to, like that can actually happen, which breaks up a lot of relationships. Like there are people that possibly try to compromise and stay in that same similar relationship. But I feel like unless you taste it, you can't really tell how hot or how cold it's going to be. So, it takes a while in relationship. And this is one thing where a lot of people might be having heartbreaks as well, because you might be similar in terms of conversation. You might have a lot to talk about. You might even be able to build a lot together as a person. But when you now get into bed, I'm saying, throwback or for example, you're doing doggy, you're like, hatch back. You're trying to hatch someone's back. You're trying to get the back to hatch, but it's not hatching. So,
Yeah, I mean,
well, sorry, can I?
Okay, sorry.
So for me, I get Rume said he can easily sense if he's sexually compatible with someone from like the way they vibe and all of that. And I mean, Tunde's like you can't really tell. I honestly feel like at times we don't even know who we're sexually compatible with, because there are times that maybe the first time you guys hit it, I don't know, based off of other reasons, maybe a particular mood you're in, your state of mind and whatnot, and you actually think that sex is really great, and you guys are like, let's start dating, or people even date and after some time they just find out they're not sexually compatible anymore, because you want to try new things, your partner doesn't want to try new things and whatnot.
Maybe you want to do 5 rounds and the guy can only do 1 round.
Oh, I mean, and maybe we all were introduced to sex differently, some.
No, me, I don't know about sex, so I've never had sex, so.
Well, that's on you, Tunde. You might not know about sex, but yeah, like,
we're all virgins here, right?
Well, I mean, I am a virgin. Even my mom is a virgin. What are you talking about? My late grandma.
How can your mom be a virgin? Where did you come from? I beg.
Exactly.
Hey, Jesus was born by a virgin. Don't question that.
So,
you don't know. You don't know.
Yeah,
anyway, back to what
so you think Joseph was just looking? Okay.
Hey! I'm not about to like. Don't let me blaspheme. Like, let's focus on. But yeah, like there are times where you actually think, because I mean, I've heard scenarios where people thought they were sexually compatible, or like maybe they've had sex a couple of times and they're like, yeah, sex is good, it's great and whatnot, and along the way, like other people lose interest, they're not as sexual as they used to be, or they're more sexual than. So yeah, but yeah, I'll let you come in as.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of I'm a combination of what both of you have said, because for me, I never go off when I'm trying to understand someone sexually or trying to gauge my sexual compatibility with someone. I never go off just vibes and interactions, because for me, I know how to have good conversations. I like to think I have game and I know how to hold a conversation. So I can probably hold a conversation with almost any woman. And if I were to go based off of that, I probably think every woman is sexually compatible with me. I don't know. There's just something about how I interact with specific women that just makes me know. And also another point I want to raise is just the fact that, hey, if you, a lot of the time when you have sex with someone the first time, you probably think you're not sexually compatible with the person, because 9 out of 10 times it's going to be bad. The reason I say that is because everybody is different, and when you have sexual intercourse with someone for the first time, you're probably just learning their body and learning what they want and things like that. So the sex may not probably be good. But I feel like over the course of time, if you are able to grow into understanding and learning each other's body and understanding how you and your partner have sex, that's when you can actually gauge, I'm probably sexually compatible with the person. Because like Antufo said, it's a thing where, okay, yeah, you have sex, first 3 times is great, and then over a period of time you realize that, okay, this is really not working for me and things like that. So that's kind of how I view the whole thing.
Okay, right. So yeah,
let me just quickly point out that Rume is a freak. If you haven't understand that yet, come on. Like from what you said,
don't be calling my brother out like that. No, but yeah,
I'm not calling him out. The guy said he has conversation with any girl. The guy said, he can just tell. Freaks attract freaks. If you can just tell, and for me, That is just you being a
No,
freak.
okay.
So, my brother.
Wait, so today, sorry, can I come in, guys? So today, like, I think I understand what rumor means, because there are times you're talking to someone, especially if you guys are like, it's not like you guys met at the bar, or like, do you understand my point? Or even if you met at the bar, like, or you're talking to someone, like maybe you meet the person off of dating sites or social media and whatnot, like you guys are giving each other hints on what you can do to each other. Do you get my point? And at that moment,
I don't get your point.
Hold on. And at that moment, you're imagining things. You're like, you know what? Oh my goodness, this, like, I mean, as a girl, you'd be like, this guy can hit it this way and whatnot. And then the first time you guys are together is like, yo, whack. Or you just look at the guy and like, are you even sure this one will be able to? And then you're like, oh my goodness, wow, he actually like outdid himself. Like I feel like that's what rumor is talking about, not like,
okay. Let me give you a scenario. Rumor, sorry, I have to use you as an example now, because my last conversation, I used Wale, and Wale doesn't exist. But now I can use someone as a physical example. So let's say
my brother out like that.
Leave this all alone.
Let's go.
Okay, so let's just put this scenario into a little box, right? So let's say Rumor went to church, right? Rumor went to church, and obviously a pastor's daughter was there. You know, pastor's daughter, obviously. Oh, pastor's daughter dressed in like a nice outfit, you know, hair tied up and everything, looking all good and all nice and smart. And you start having a connection with this girl, and you know, you're just talking and everything else. Me personally, even though I know pastor's daughters are generally said they like to explore because they've been told otherwise. So they like to explore. But the natural instinct would be, oh, pastor's daughter, maybe this one is a different one that might not be, you know, you'd be thinking you just come in and it's going to be, hey, I'll lay back on my back, and, you know, you come in and you can't do anything. But then all of a sudden, pastor's daughter is asking for round 10, round 8, round 7, round 16. You know, that can actually happen. You understand? But unless you're a freak and you're having that conversation, you might not be able to tell that. That is just my little box. So, you know.
Let me I have a rebuttal. I disagree.
Defend yourself. Defend yourself.
So what I'm trying to say is, when I talk about the whole conversation thing, generally I'm just a guy who knows how to hold a conversation. I like communicating. I'm an extrovert to some level, and I was also in marketing as well. So like I know how to hold a conversation generally. So what I'm saying is, if I go based off of that, then probably every girl I talk to very much might be sexually compatible with me. But because of the type of person I am, I can't simply just go based off of that. Do you get what I'm saying?
So you know what questions to ask?
Yes, to some extent. It's not even just about on a question level, right? It's also on a level of attraction. There are some ladies that, you know, before they look at you, right, you need to like speak some game, talk here and there and stuff like that. Those kinds of ladies may not necessarily be sexually attracted to you, or you may not necessarily be 100% compatible. But there are some other women that you meet, and you know, even though not to say that anyone is like promiscuous or anything, but like they're just some women that you meet that just based off of meeting them and just even greeting, you will know that the sexual attraction is there, and you probably will know that, okay, this is going to be a good time. It's I hate to say this word because I hate it so much, but it's kind of going off of like energy.
Well, I don't agree with that, because I feel like I'm not well, okay, I'm just gonna let you.
So Rumi, let me ask a question. So it's never happened to you before that this girl talked the talk, like she talked the talk, and you two are literally vibing off each other. She's giving you,
what?
Oh yeah. If I catch you in the corner, even in the corner, yeah, me and you, yeah. If this happened, yeah, like she give you everything, and you in your mind, you're ready. On the day when you're about to do this thing, you're ready. You're ready to go and find a bottle of Magnum. You've mixed it with Guinness. You're ready to
Magnum again. You guys back up.
You don't know about Magnum. Come to London.
No, I mean I know of Magnum Trojan, like the condom, but I didn't know there was.
This one's not condom. This one is liquid. This one is energy. This one is Magnum. This one is iron and everything combined together.
Sorry, I'm not a UK person. I mean,
when you come to UK,
I don't intend to drink. I don't intend to have a drink.
I will show you the bottle. I'm not telling you to drink. I will show you the bottle. I'm not telling you to drink it, but I'll show you the bottle. Anyways, say you've now gathered yourself, you've packaged yourself, you've shaved down there, you've literally perfumed, looking nice and fresh, and you now get to do this thing. And then you're like, okay, let's do this. And all she does is just lay down there and watching you. And she's not giving you any this thing. She's not even moving. She just lay down and you're pumping and humping and sweating and doing everything else. But she's talking the game. Like, she looks like a freak. She's beautiful looking, bad, and usually.
What if she's shy? What if she's shy? I mean,
if she's shy, that means she's not sexually compatible.
You're right.
I disagree with that. The reason I'm saying is that because a lot of the time you can't always judge someone's sexual compatibility 100% just by your first interaction.
But I do agree with that.
Sexual interaction with the person. If you ask a lot of married couples all the time, they tell you that that's honeymoon sex that they've been thinking of. That's assuming that they were celibates, right? The honeymoon sex that they've been thinking of. Say yes, when I go to my honeymoon, it's probably one of the wackest sex that they will ever have with their partner.
Yeah, I mean, like Power Rumor said, sorry to come in. Power Rumor said, I just remember something off of my head right now. Power Rumor said, right, about like not being able to judge someone from the first time. There are times where you're talking to this guy and you actually think, yeah, he will lay the pipe well, and like bam, bam, bam in less than 2 minutes.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I'm being polite by saying 2 minutes. Like, and then you're like, and trust me, your brain, you're like, trust me, your brain, you're like
5 seconds. Just the cap.
You're like, Jesus.
Just the tip.
Like, but then again, like, I mean, some people will kind of redeem themselves and just like, like, let me take a break, I'm sorry. But then, like, can you imagine if you had to judge the person based off of that first 5 minutes and you're like, moral, bad market,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there are a lot of factors, like you said, people may be shy, it might have been a stressful day. It's so many different factors to put into place. So I don't think it's the best thing to judge people.
But we're all agreeing that the first sexual experience is not it's not
the best. My own thing.
No, I don't believe in that though.
Yeah. But my
so Tunde, wait, as a guy, hold on, roommate. Let me put Tunde on the spot. Tunde, as a guy, are you trying to tell me that for every time you've met a girl, like you actually can go like 30 minutes, 40 minutes straight? Like you've never had one of those 5-minute moments? Trust me, I promise you, I'm sure it's happened to almost every guy.
Okay.
You've had at least 5 minutes.
Let me
not even the 5 minutes is not because you cannot perform. Hold on, the 5 minutes, let me clarify. 5 minutes is not because you cannot perform. 5 minutes might be due to other things. It might be that maybe at that moment you've lost interest, because it happens to girls too. Like, you think you're ready for it, and that moment, like in 5 minutes, your whole body is just like, damn, like I'm done with this.
Are you okay? So the question you're asking me is, in the next, like I've done on the first encounter, I've ever done 40 minutes or so, right? Is that
I'm
what you're
not saying
asking?
40 minutes. I'm saying at your first encounter, you try, because you're saying, Rumi and I are saying that things happen in, like, the first experience.
Yeah, but
you're trying to say for every time, your very first experience with everybody, every time, you've always had your A game.
But okay, so first of all, to clarify what you're saying, I'm still a virgin, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes,
however, when I've dreamt about it, the times I've dreamt about it, right? I'll tell you that on my first encounter, because I know I'm ready. And it's two ways, because sometimes if you as a guy, if you're doing it for 40 minutes, if someone you really like and doing it for 40 minutes, the girl will look at you like, don't you like me? Because some girls, they feel like, oh, because you like me, you must crack that nut. As soon as you put it in, straight away, crack that nut, that means you like me. Yeah. And if you're doing it for 40 minutes, which obviously 40 minutes, killer and that.
I actually don't think 40 minutes. When it's as if you are creating borehole.
Killer and that. If I tell you gym workout,
gym workout. Like, what are you doing 40 minutes?
Yeah, but at the same time, don't forget there are times when that will be a case where 40 minutes might actually happen. But saying that the girl must be a freak for you to be able to go that long, because obviously you probably crack a nut. As soon as you crack a nut, she's sucking your dick, getting it back up again, and then she's waking you up. So you guys are like, wow, it now becomes a marathon. She's cracking the nut all over your bed. You're cracking the nuts both on her face and all doing. Well, Jesus.
Okay.
Yesterday was Sunday.
Okay.
Yesterday was Sunday. I went to. No, in my dream.
Don't mind him. Tunde needs deliverance. The kind of dreams we have in there. I need to hook you up with MFM London for them to do.
Yeah, I said in my dream, you know. So okay, so let me now give you guys a quick scenario, right? So do you know that there are girls that possibly they're even good at sex, but they can't give head because they start using teeth.
They're not practiced well. And mind you, I'm also a virgin. I just heard it. I heard this. I actually no. Disclaimer. I heard this on Instagram where some girl was like, the first time she gave a guy head, like she literally was biting him. The second
She was
time
chewing the dick.
She was chewing it like the second time. But she was like, by the time she did like the third or the fourth time, she's already like a pro. So that's why I said maybe it's not me though. It's what I heard on Instagram. I don't know what all of that feels like. I'm keeping myself for
CSC and dreams.
I'm keeping myself for like the perfect match.
I'm a dreamers already paid you. I'm a dreamers.
No, today is a dreamer. Me, I'm keeping myself. But yeah. Anyway, so I think the next topic or question I will have will be, so I think we're already kind of, what are the keys to sexual compatibility? Like if you're
communication.
Yes, very important. That's true.
I agree, but some people are shy, like.
Yeah, but see, the reason why I say communication is, like the only way you find out about your sexual compatibility is, for example, maybe you like bondage. Maybe that's what kicks you off.
Who does bondage again? I'm a child of God. All these BDSM, BSM.
But hold on. Who said that is sin? You're doing it in the context of your matrimonial something now.
Yeah, you're sharing yourself. You're sharing yourself with your partner. The way you guys know
how. I know some people like us don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, we're here together.
Mr. Gray, Mr. Gray.
It's 20 shades of what?
Gray, yeah, but Mr. Gray was the bad man in that whip low.
You cannot be using me and Mr. Gray definitely, or any Mr. Gray out there can be compatible because le man no me man not me father. You might.
Yeah, but you have to understand this is 2021. People are now very exposed, like
I see, but we're talking about sexual compatibility. I will try other things, like, do other things.
Okay,
you can't be, I won't allow you to come and use Koboko to flog my back.
Hold on. So if there's a guy you like, this guy is everything, smart, handsome, he's got everything you need, everything you actually need in a man. And you guys are compatible in terms of conversation and everything is all looking nice. And you guys, obviously, when you guys have sex, assuming you're still a virgin, but let's say when you guys have sex, I said assuming. So you guys are literally doing everything. So one day this guy now said to you, okay, he has a fantasy. Like one of his fantasies is to be able to maybe lock you up or chain you up or put you on or like hang you up on the door, and or maybe be whooping you a little bit, maybe be
we will not see fire inside the well. I will not see fire inside the well. See, I'm okay doing that, but how about I lock him up? How about that should turn him off?
But unless you tell him and you have conversation with him, you would not know. So there's no way you would know that.
And I agreed with you in the beginning. I agreed with you when you guys said communication. I just said, what if the person is shy? But after some time, you're not so shy anymore.
You can't be shy with your partner.
You can't be shy. You can't be married and be shy. Like
if you're already having sex, there should be. That's like really intimate.
Yeah, this is not conversation you're having on the first, like your first, like do you get maybe your first time with the person you're shy. I feel like if you have sex the first time with the person, you're probably shy. Like second time, third time, you're not shy anymore. Like
no, not in all cases. So, because me, I know.
In your dream today, your own sexual life happens in your dream.
No, yeah, but waiting talk in my dream.
But happens in your dream.
It's not my own dream I'm talking about. I said I know of some people. I didn't say my own dream this time around. I know some people that will tell you to switch off lights, even though.
After the first time, first time switch off lights.
I swear to God Almighty.
Dude, I want to see your face. Okay, not me. Like I want to see your.
I know of some people that after 3 years, as in these people are really attracted to each other. The sexual game
And they're
is really
still
good.
maybe
But
no,
they'll tell
maybe
you to
so
turn off.
okay. So in a situation like that, maybe somebody body shames the other person because you don't know what.
Nobody body
that's
shames the other
because you
person.
can't.
The guy
I feel
does
like
not.
body
Doing
shaming will
that.
make you be like, oh, turn off the light.
But
I'm not
No.
going.
The girl has a
you
good
can't
body.
just assume that. That is a very, very like.
I mean, I'm putting myself. Maybe someone has body shamed me, and I'm feeling like self-conscious, and I feel like, oh, my stomach is.
Listen, Rume will verify to this, right? He will verify to this. Yes or no? Even the girls can have a good body. She can have everything all set, but just our thing is maybe she doesn't just like to be seen in the lights. Oh my God, I don't want to feel like
100%.
They'll tell you to switch off lights. 3 years going, you're still switching off lights.
So wait, so
Like,
hold on, back up. Some girls don't what, roommate?
Don't like it when their man looks at them naked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like just
look at me
like
naked,
that.
and I'm your smart man. Like,
Yeah, but that's you.
Tisha, you want to look at you
what's
naked.
happening? You are throwing.
Wow.
Mess.
Hey, excuse me. I said I would want my husband to look at me naked. Like, I mean, snack. I'm all of this. Kilo mean. But anyway, so I think so. Does
communication? What else?
Yeah, I think we all just pretty much agreed on communication because communication is actually key to everything. In all honesty,
relationship.
Communication and also compromising.
Compromising.
I don't know.
Communication leads to compromising because if you don't talk about it, then how do you know yourself?
Yeah. Okay. So,
like I don't know how I don't know how I'm going to be able to compromise when it comes to sex because like if I don't like it, I don't like it. If I'm not having fun.
No. But roommate, what we mean by compromising? Not necessarily like, oh, this sex life is bad or terrible. It's just like, okay, I will want. Some guys will. Okay, so I saw the show on this Tyler Perry show where this girl was dating this guy, and his sex game is good, but he just wanted her to put on a strap on and give it to him. Hey, by the way, he's not gay.
I knew what it is strap on.
So wait. Today, are you in your dream life? Your sex life is in. So your dream life, like a girl has never eaten your ass before.
Never. In my dream,
would you let a girl eat your ass?
No. Okay. Maybe she was in my dream.
Maybe she was. Yeah, we are agreeing. This is.
Maybe she was sucking the balls, and by accident, he flipped down there. If I won't complain. Maybe I will just even adjust my legs for her to be able to do it properly. I won't complain about that. I'm just saying, but I will never let anybody put stick, strap on, strap on, cooking it. Strap on, inside.
But the guy liked it, and like I said, it was one. I think the show is called Sisters or something on BET.
Yo, see, other one is propaganda because there's this whole thing where I've been hearing a lot from a lot of my contemporaries. I've been hearing women. They've been saying, oh, like the male G-spot is.
No, but there's a G-spot back there, though. There really is a G-spot. I don't know,
but that's not true. Listen, I don't need to find that G-spot. I don't need to find that. That's a gay spot, G spot.
Okay. Today.
I mean, if that's what the guy likes, cool. If he's gay, cool. But he cannot tell me that he's not gay after telling somebody.
Okay. So that we're not here to we're not homophobic on this.
No.
No.
Homophobic. What I'm saying is, if that's what you like, or if you're gay, oh well and good. Like do your thing. I have no business with that. But what I'm saying is, he cannot tell me that he's not gay after he's like, someone should put something in his anus. That is like a different level. I mean, I'm just saying.
I wouldn't say the person might be gay. Let me just clarify that because the person is taking the dildo from a girl. Understandable. If that's what you like, is what you like. I don't think that's gay. If you're taking it from a guy, then
what if your girl just wants to experience that? She just wants
if you're taking it from a guy. Hold on. If you're taking it from a guy, that might make you gay. If you're taking it from a girl, that might not make you gay because you're in a sexual relationship with your partner. Because I know of guys that will fuck their missus back, but they'll never do that to a guy. So that doesn't really make them gay because in reality, it's just a sexual experience. So it's between them two, the way they're feeling the heat she might want to stick it up his ass, he might want to stick it up that ass. That's a bounce off of how it is. Yeah. I don't think that's gay. Personally, I don't think that's gay. But I just don't feel like for a guy, they say this spot is over there on the bum side, that is for them to figure out if anyone's ever tried it and they liked it. I mean, I won't lie to you, in my dream, when someone licked my ass, I don't think I complained about it. It was weird, it was different. It was something like,
today you need to leave, right? This your dream life is very wild, but anyway.
I mean, it is, it's what he likes now.
No, it's his dream life.
Me, I don't say I like it though. I wouldn't say, oh babes, come here. I wouldn't say, babes, come here.
Come on, eat my ass.
Eat my ass. No, I wouldn't. If you're sucking my balls and he slipped, it's one of those things, maybe like 5 seconds, and then you come out. I wouldn't, okay. The body is the body is gingered.
Okay, so I guess my sort of last question will be: should you actually break up if you're not sexually compatible?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree too, because some people would say that's where you actually that's where like open relationship comes up, where like you get your desire from this person and whatnot. But I think if you guys are not sexually compatible and like it's not just working, like and that's where like I said, I'm a virgin, I'm a Christian, but I think that's where this whole like, when you go to the car dealership, you test the car first. I mean, drive it first and see.
Here's the thing. I would say yes, not just because of that first test drive, but because I think it's a conclusion that you have to come to over time. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's something that you can just make instant. Because again, the first 2-3 times might be bad. Doesn't mean you're not sexually compatible. This means you all just haven't figured out the reason yet.
So in my own opinion, I would say definitely yes. But one thing you said that obviously I didn't really even think about till when you just said it was, some people then change that into open relationships. So let's say this guy is the perfect guy for you. Everything is all good. Everything is all great. And then, the sexual thing might not be that great. When you guys talk about it, maybe like Will Smith, for example, they're like, okay, maybe you can have sex with a random person once a month, or you can do something once a month. So you've got options, which is still part of communication, because you guys realize that, okay, this thing is not working out. I really like you. You've been the best thing that's ever happened to me. You've made my life better, but the sex is not really cutting it. And you see, nowadays, you probably find couples that would literally even let another guy fuck their wives, or vice versa.
I hear they have a lot of that going on in Lagos right now, like the swingers, and they call like the swingers club or something.
You even find girls that will go out clubbing and they'll meet another girl and they'll bring a girl back to their partner and be like, okay, we're gonna have a threesome.
If you're my partner out there and you're listening, open your ear. I will break your head. Don't try me.
I can't say if you're my partner. If you're listening, don't try me.
Well, I mean, 9 out of the 10 times, it's typically the woman who is like, oh, okay, let's add another woman to the group and stuff like that. So, I mean, if you're not like that, then you are cool.
Yeah, because some women are both men and women, and for you not to cheat, or because the reality, if you're not having good sex with your partner, you cheat. That's even given. If you're not having good sex with your partner, you tell your partner you're going to the gym and you literally be in some next guy's house humping the guy. So
not necessarily, but
if there's respect, I'm just saying, it's just an idea. If there's respect between you guys literally feel each other and you're very open book to each other, that you probably introduce things to the relationship that probably make it work, or even get help.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Okay, so I think we're running. I think
maybe introducing somebody else. It might just be someone's trauma from when they're young. Maybe something has cut them.
Okay, so I think I think we're actually running out of time. So let's just this was really good though. This is like, I feel like we might even have like a second session for this. Like this, this topic is really helpful.
I have loads of dreams. I'm a dreamer,
Yeah, we know, Tunde. Your dream life is wild. Like, But yeah, thank you guys for really like jumping on these. Rume, thank you for taking out time from your super busy schedule. Tunde, same as you. Thank you
Yeah,
for taking
you're
out time
welcome.
from your busy schedule. And our listeners out there, like, thank you guys for, taking out time to actually like hear us rant and bant about all these topics. And, I really like to hear y'all's opinion on these topics. Like, whatever you feel like, send us a message, leave a comment on the Instagram page. It's Uncensored with UFOs podcast. And, let us know how you feel. If you've been in this situation, have you had a partner that you were not sexually compatible with? Were you able to move past it? What was your middle ground? Like, how did you find middle ground with the said partner? Just let us know your opinion. And if you're interested in jumping on this topic, because I feel like this is really hot, at some point we might just have like a part 2 of it. I really appreciate it. But then again, other than that, thank you so much for listening to us. You guys want to say anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So, yeah. Go on first.
Okay. I mean, I appreciate all the listeners and everything. We really want to hear what your experiences are and things like that, because I know this subject is definitely related to what.
So, yeah, all I just want to say is, so, oh my teacher, so, teacher, bondage.
Please, I'm a virgin today. I am a virgin. I'm keeping myself for the perfect man.
Yeah.
I don't care what you've heard out there, but this is my story and I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
Amen. Hallelujah.
I've heard.
Until next week.
Amen.
Catch you guys on the next episode. All right, take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.